You're going to be really excited about this if you're a newbie or even if you're a veteran and you want to grow your list. And when I say you're a newbie, let's say you don't have a list. Well, how are you going to find people to help you build your list? You're going to go out and find people who have newsletters. Because if they're already mailing, they can mail and promote for you, and that will build your list. And even if you're just getting started, you can use JV Diamond Miner to do this for you. Now let's say that you are selling information in the Forex trading market. And that would be step 1, to type in your keywords into this blank. Step 2 would be to select the number of JV partners you'd like to find, anywhere up to 200. We're going to stick with about 20. We have some advanced options here, just like in the previous project, but we're going to leave those set to the standard settings, and we click Start. And JV Diamond Miner goes out and starts finding potential JV partners for us who have newsletters. In other words, they have subscription boxes on their websites. These are the sites that we want to target as potential JV partners, people who could promote us. And there's some very clever ways you can do it. I'll just show you one of them as soon as the rest of this data populates in. Right now, JV Diamond Miner is going out and finding the Alexa ranking for all these different sites. And you can see that we have the keyword, the ranking of the domain page rank, the Alexa ranking, the ranked URL, in other words, the one we're looking at, and the page rank of the URL that we're looking at, and then the actual URL where the opt-in form is found. So this is all data that could be very useful to us as we're attempting to pick our JV partners. So if we sort on the Alexa ranking, we can see which sites get the most traffic. Now, CB Top Sites, I just happen to know that's not going to be the kind of site that we're looking for. It's not very targeted traffic. But Options University has a pretty good Alexa ranking, and it sounds promising. So let's click on the URL and see what we find there. So this looks like the kind of site we're looking for. Discover what some traders are calling the perfect Forex trading service. And we have a very familiar looking opt-in page here. And chances are that once we opt in, we're going to find a standard looking thank you page. And they seem to be doing a pretty good job of things here. And so on that thank you page, most likely there will be no ads for anything else. So one thing that we could do is contact Brett Fogel, who is the person who runs Options University, and propose that he put a little HTML that we will provide to him on his thank you page. And that little HTML code would be an ad for our product. And he hasn't lost anything because he's already got the opt-in, and he's just making an offer on what amounts to wasted space on a thank you page at that point. This is what's called integration marketing. Mike Filsame teaches this. Mark Joyner teaches this. And even if you're experienced, I mean, this is the kind of thing that you can outsource pretty easily and create traffic and sales and subscribers to your own list. And it's pretty easy to get people to do this because they don't have to do any work, really. They just have to copy and paste some code into one single page, and then they can forget about it. So that's one way that you can build joint venture relationships. Now, if you feel pretty confident in all of this, then you could certainly ask them directly to promote your product with an email to their list and so forth. And if you need to get in contact with these people, you can just click on the Who Is search to find out who actually owns the domain and what their contact information is. So if we click this, let's see what we get. So here's the Who Is information for Options University, and we see that we get their street address, and we have an email and phone numbers and so forth. Now, you don't want to be spammy, and you want to use this information wisely and treat people the way you'd like to be treated. But this is a great way to contact people to set up joint venture relationships. And you can target sites that get lots of traffic and that have opt-in lists. JV Diamond Miner, a powerful tool and part of your weaponry inside Keyword Elite 2.0.